Okay, let's do this fucking shit. Okay, it's Monday, August 10th, 2020, and it is time for the MSF news. Okay, so obviously we have had the X marks the spot milestone start. Sure, you're aware by now, you get points for winning battles in Blitz, Arena, and War. And in addition to getting points for those battles, you also get points for each X-Force member used on that team. I believe it's 2 points for Blitz, and you have to win. 3 points for War, and 5 points for Arena. And Arena and War, you don't have to win, you just have to fight. That will be ending in a couple days now. Actually, let's see. I believe there's like 2 days left on that. Yeah, 2 days, 2 hours. Okay, so if you haven't gotten all those milestones, got a couple more days to do that. But if nothing else, make sure you get those character shards. Especially if you're trying to get Dr. Octopus. At this point, I'm pretty much at the mercy of a domino offer being made available. I have everyone else at 5 stars, just dominoes that weak link, and I think even after the shards from the login calendar, I'll still need like 15 shards to 5-star. So, we'll see what happens there. X23 has been added to the Ultimates, Basic, Premium, and Mega Orbs, as well as the supply section of the store. Thanos has been removed from the Mega Orbs. Okay, and we have, for those of you that want to build the new Power Armor team, Ironheart is replaced Rescue on Villain 7-9. Rescue is still in the Blitz store. No longer a higher percent drop, but the compromise for that is that she does show up, just like the rest of the characters, for 500 Blitz credits. And we have the legendary Black Bolt event coming back tonight. The 4X Asgardian drop is still going on. That's going to end as the event is starting. And I'll be able to get them to 6 stars, but I still need like 54 Hella shards, something like that. So I won't be getting 7-star, which means I won't be getting 7-star Ebony Maw. So, but I will be able to get 6-star, which is good. Also, Ironheart, Domino, and Negasonic Teenage Warhead have been added to the Red Star Elite store. So you can now use your credits to add red stars to them. We had a new blog Friday, which I will go over shortly. And there's one more thing here. We had all the super sales that have been going on. Catalyst Blast Calendar. Starting August 11th, so tomorrow, there's going to be login rewards for Improved, Basic Catalyst, Advanced, and Superior. So help a little bit with that gear crunch there. Oh, just completed Ultima 7. Alright, and let's see, where is the... Okay, why am I not seeing the... Where was the message about the blog? God, I think I'm just blind. There it is. Okay, let's check this out. We got some neat stuff to talk about here. Okay, Doom War. Greetings, Commander. The battle for Nexus Earth rages on with a new campaign that could spell doom for the members of Strike. And if squaring off against the Destroyer of Worlds doesn't get your heart rate up, we've got blitzes that are a force in nature, a godly bonus event, and a chance to strike gold. But first, we're lifting up the mask of Hydra's newest member, Baron Zemo. Hydra's squeeze on the battlefield gets tighter with Baron Zemo. A descendant of a long line of evil, Baron Zemo is one of the leaders behind Hydra and has devoted his life to conquering the world and eliminating his greatest foe, Captain America. He's a genius tactician, a brilliant scientist, an Olympic-level marksman, and a deadly combatant, especially with the broadsword. Baron Zemo will lend his skills to the Hydra team as their controller. His attacks can apply negative effects, but where Baron Zemo really shines is against minion teams. His special ability, Dominating Blow, can prevent minions from reviving. Each turn, when charged, Baron Zemo attacks all enemies, but does increase damage against minions, in addition to applying Disrupted to them. On War Offense, during an enemy minion turn, Baron Zemo applies Evade to himself and all adjacent allies. He also enjoys synergies with Winter Soldier, Crossbones, and Hydra Grenadier. So I guess that kind of solves the debate on whether or not to use Hydra Grenadier on the Red Skull team. So it sounds to me like this is gonna kind of funny, but that this is going to counter Red Skull. Because you're dealing more damage on minions, which his team is 80% minions, and it keeps him from reviving, so makes his charges worthless. But I mean, it's kind of nice to have a counter like that to Red Skull, but it's just funny that it's another Hydra team. So it's like infighting within the organization. But let's see here. Gaze upon the faces of Hydra. Traits: Villain, Global, Skill, Controller, Hydra. Basic: Targeted Assault. Apply Assist now to Hydra Grenadier ally. Attack primary target for 290% damage. Oh, they actually give you the damage values now. And past characters, it would just say attack primary target for damage. That's kind of nice. Special: Dominating Blow. Energy cost 2 of 2. Clear 3 death proof from primary target. Attack primary target for 450% damage. If primary target is a minion, attack for 900% damage. Holy crap. Plus 20% piercing instead. Minions killed by this attack cannot be revived. So it only costs 2 energy, so literally you could do that every other turn. And depending on what his base damage is, 900% damage could be a pretty devastating hit. And it clears the death proofs too, so even if you had just killed the minion and it revived, it'll be pretty low on health, so that attack probably wipe it right out. Gain 5,000% extra focus for this attack. This attack is unavoidable and cannot be blocked. Yeah, definitely a Red Skull Hydra killer. The only other team I think that this could be really good against is hand teams, maybe, but unless hand gets a rework, they're really not a thing. Ultimate, premeditation, energy cost 5 of 5, so he's got a turn 1 ultimate. Attack primary target for 300% damage, plus apply ability block for 1 turn, and slow for 2 turns. Rebound chain to 4 adjacent targets for 270% damage, and apply slow for 2 turns. Gain charged. Passive, the True Leader. Yeah, so it's definitely sounding like anti-Red Skull. On spawn, gain charged and apply immunity for 1 turn and defense up for 2 turns to self and all Hydra allies. Wow. On turn, if charged, attack non-minion enemies for 300% damage and all minion allies for 400% damage, then clear 3 positive effects from all enemies. Apply Disrupted for 2 turns on all minion enemies and lose charged. That's a passive? Let me read that again. On turn, if charged, attack all non-minion enemies for 300% damage and all minion enemies for 400% damage. Clear 3 positive effects from all enemies. Apply Disrupted for 2 turns to all minion enemies and lose charged. Wow. Gain 40% speed. Non-minion Hydra allies gain 40% speed. On war offense, on enemy minion turn, apply 1 evade up to a maximum of 3 to self and all adjacent allies. So let me see here. Okay, his ultimate. Okay, it looks like he only gets charge on spawn and when he uses his ultimate. That's still pretty nasty. I mean, again, it's all going to be depending on what his base damage is, but that's like opening attack right there, hitting everyone, clearing positive effects, and applying Disrupted. Wow. That's crazy. And what is he? Global. Say he might even be a Dark Dimension 3 candidate. Even without the minions, just clear effects and deal damage to everybody. But I don't know, that might be getting a little ahead of myself on that. And I'm glad to see that they went with the classic Zemo and not the watered down version we got in Civil War. See, to prepare for Zemo's arrival, several Hydra members have received updates to meet the high standards of their new leader. Winter Soldier, Crossbones, and Hydra Grenadier now all have specific synergies with Baron Zemo via their individual passive abilities. The trio also underwent base stat improvements as well. And not to be outdone, Red Skull receives a small update to balance his gameplay. So, I'm wondering who's the fourth it's going to be. It's got to be a new Hydra. And judging from the way his kit reads, it would be a non-minion. So I really can't think of. I don't know. Maybe they'll add Hydra Bob to the game. That'd be pretty hilarious. Here's a complete rundown of the improvements. Hydra Grenadier, basic flak grenade, increased damage. Special corrosive grenade, increased damage. Passive Hydra Assault, updated. Gain plus 40% focus. Hydra allies gain plus 40% focus. New, if Zemo is an ally, gain 20% damage. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. Hydra Grenadier is part of that team too, so it's obviously not exclusively non-minions. Just more beneficial to that team if they are non-minions. Winter Soldier, base stats, plus 10% health, plus 10% speed. Special, Relentless Assassin, updated. Attack primary target for 210% damage and apply bleed. Bonus attack 2 times for 150% damage, plus 75% chance to apply bleed. Passive, Expert Assassin, gain plus 50% critical chance. If Zemo is an ally, gain 20% max health. Gain additional 10% crit chance for self and all Hydra allies. Now, it's said that they all got specific synergies with Zemo in their passive. But none of these, I mean, aside from Winter Soldier, oh no, Grenadiers does, okay. If Zemo's an ally, gain 20% damage. Okay, Crossbones, base stats, plus 10% health, plus 5% damage, plus 3% armor. I'm glad to see they're making Crossbones relevant again. Special, Wrath, updated, heal self for 20% of max health. If Zemo is an ally, heal self for 30% of max health instead. Ultimate, Detonate, updated, if Zemo is an ally, gain defense up. Passive, Vengeance, updated, on spawn, if Zemo is an ally, generate ability energy for self. Gain plus 20% max health. If Zemo is an ally, gain an additional plus 20% max health. Gain plus 5% armor. Hydra allies gain plus 5% armor. Red Skull Ultimate, Storm Assault, updated, now unavoidable and unblockable. Okay, and finally, we got the new campaign chapter that they've been talking about. It's going to be called Doom War. It says, tremble before your next great adventure, Doom War. Join Strike's fight for survival as they journey home to Nexus Earth to face off against Dr. Doom and his forces. To take on Chapter 1 of Doom War Campaign, you must have completed Nexus Chapter 8, and you'll need to assemble a team with these specific traits. Missions 1 through 3, Mutant, Hero, and Human. Mission 4-6, Mystic, Hero, Guardian. Mission 7 through 9, Wave 1 Avenger, or Shield, Wave 1 Avenger, Fantastic Four. Yeah, so obviously, I'd use Inhumans for the first 3, and Guardians for 4 through 6, and probably use Shield for 7 through 9. because I believe my shield is a little bit stronger than my Fantastic Four. The rewards for Doom War include superior gear pieces required for Gear Tier 14 and character shards for Thor and Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Here's where you'll find the shards. Thor, Doom 1-6. Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Doom 1-9. Start preparing your forces now for this adventure. Catechist, Catalyst Cataclysm. Back again for the first time since the Fun in the Sun event is a Catalyst Cataclysm. It's almost like a tongue twister. For a limited time, earn 3-time basic catalysts from these select campaign missions. Heroes 7-6, Villains 7-3, and Nexus 8-3, superior basic catalyst part. Villains 4-6, Villains 6-6, and Nexus 1-6, improved basic catalyst. Nexus 2-6, Nexus 6-6, Cosmic 1-3, Cosmic 3-3, Mystic 1-3, and Mystic 3-3, advanced basic catalyst part. Catalyst Blast. Your chance to accelerate your roster progress continues with the Catalyst Blast login calendar. Starting August 11th at 12 a.m., log in every day to earn tons of improved, advanced, and superior basic catalysts. Okay, and the upcoming blitzes. Add gear and the elements to your roster with this week's blitzes. Upgrade your roster with the upcoming one-day gear and gold blitzes. Orange and blue gear will be featured on day 1. Gold on day 2. And purple on day 3. Wrapping up the week is Crystal, the Inhuman Blaster, in the Royal Princess Blitz, with rewards that add the power of Earth, Wind, and Fire to your arsenal. For Asgard, prepare for the royal arrival of Unite the Kingdoms, the Black Bolt Legendary event, with 4 Asgard. Smite character shards for Asgardians in the following campaign nodes. Hela, Villain 7-6, Loki, Mystic 3-6. Mercenaries assemble. Activate your guns for hire because the Merc Mayhem event is locked and loaded for another round. For a limited time, earn double character shard payouts and campaign missions featuring mercenaries. Korath, Villains 5-9. Merc Lieutenant, Villains 3-3. Mercenary Sniper, Nexus 4-6. And Bullseye, Heroes 2-6 and Villains 1-3. And after you've fortified your mercenaries, send them into battle with the upcoming Payday event. Don't miss the chance to stockpile on even more gold, which is good because that we know that there's going to be a gold milestone for to get Emma Frost. So the extra gold is going to be handy. Legendary trait change. In the not-too-distant future, we'll be adding the trait Legendary to all the characters that are acquired through contemporary Legendary events, which include Iron Man, Nick Fury, Star-Lord, Magneto, Shuri, Invisible Woman, Ebony Maw, Phoenix, and Black Bolt. This will make the characters easier to sort in the roster and identify where character shards are located for newer players. For players that have been around since the game launched in March of 2018, you may remember that some events were labeled as legendary for the characters of Elektra, Crossbones, Thanos, and Deadpool. As the word legendary has come to refer to a very specific type of event and related characters, that trait will not be used on any of the aforementioned characters and will be removed from their event cards. We wanted to announce this ahead of that future change to reduce any potential confusion. So, sounds to me like there's got to be a reason to group the legendaries together like this. I don't think they'd be doing it just as convenience. I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be some kind of event, maybe even a flash event or a legendary event that's going to require legendary characters, characters with that legendary trait. So we'll see. I mean, if it's that or if it is just a convenience thing. But speaking of legendaries, obviously we have Black Bolt coming at the time of this recording in about an hour and a half. And it looks like they've shifted legendary events by about a week. Black Bolt was originally supposed to be coming on the 17th. So he's a week early. And every other legendary has been moved up a week as well. And I would imagine that is to make room for Dr. Octopus. So we have Shuri on August 24th. The next two can be pretty much interchangeable. But I would assume that Ebony Maw is coming back on the 8th. And then we'll have Dr. Octopus on the 22nd. They could do Dr. Octopus first and then Ebony Maw, but those are going to be our September legendaries. Okay, and then we have Phoenix on October 6th, Star-Lord on October 19th, Invisible Woman on November 12th, and Nick Fury on November 16th. And coming up on the 14th, we know we got the Payday event. The next 2 weeks in August, I would say would be nothing. Again, they might move that Chaos Theory to the last week of August, but as it stands right now, I'm saying that it is on September 4th. Okay, so good luck to everyone that will be unlocking Black Bolt for the first time tonight. And that is all the news I have for this week, and I'll see you next week.